Hi Taurus, welcome to your reading from the 23rd to the 30th of October 2023. So this is going to be general guidance messages for the week ahead. If you want a personal reading, there is brand new readings in store. Absolutely amazing. 2024 is on deal, but it will be ending this week. So if you want to look at your 2024, a lot of people have been booking it to prepare for what's coming. But even if you don't want the 2024, the self-healing, the soul contract, there's everything, right? There's intimacy readings, there's new energy in the store. Check the link below, check the locals and in the iDot, okay? So I think it's a love focus week for yous. I think some of yous are doing quite well when it comes to money. So I kind of get it as obviously not all Tauruses are going to be doing great financially, but I get some of you are kind of in solid jobs, you're doing okay, or you've got a job, in other words, you're not exactly hand to mouth and, homeless. So some of you Tauruses, your focus this week is on love. For the Taurus man, it could be with a fire sign. But I do think that you could be dealing with issues with either a Leo or an Aries. The marriage or the relationship is not going to end, but there is some issues, okay? So it could be where this person's kind of feeling underappreciated. Taurus men can work very, very hard, and so this woman might be feeling neglected. So I don't think that the relationship is coming to an end, but it's almost like your wife or your girlfriend is saying, can I have a bit of attention? This could be woman on woman, so for the Taurus woman, you might like a Leo or an Aries, but these fire signs like attention, they like sex, they like attention, or they start roving elsewhere. So some of yous, that's the case this week, okay? So make sure you're attentive to your partner this week. Knight of Cups. So this is going on dates, it's sprucing things up, it's just connecting. It could be coffee, it could be little walks together, it could be poetry, whatever, right? But this is just keeping the bond strong by making sure that your partner is getting attention. The angel of love, okay? So the angel of love is about making sure that love is your priority, because sometimes with Taurus men and women, you just get so wrapped up in your career that you get complacent in your love life, right? If you're single, for the Taurus man, there could be love coming in, but you're thinking too much, you're overthinking, and so you're blocking your blessings with this person, okay? For the Taurus woman, you're dealing with an air sign who's dealing with a fire sign. So for the Taurus woman, I'm actually getting it as that basically you've got a man who's thinking about his ex, or he could be thinking about someone else, okay? So let's see what's coming up here. Yeah, the Three of Swords. So for the Taurus woman, there's like a third party. And I do think that the person you're dealing with, or this person is conflicted and it's over an ex. This person could be with someone else. Oh, Queen of Swords now as well. Or you're dealing with someone who's thinking about multiple women. This could be someone who feels like he loves multiple women. Three of Swords. Okay, so the Taurus woman's energy is the Page of Swords. So for you, I feel like this is you kind of becoming reactive. I think you're tired of trying to get answers from this person, but I'm clarifying it for you now, which is that the man you're dealing with has got multiple women on his mind, or he might even be talking to multiple women. I feel like this is a man who's confused, like he doesn't know what he wants, okay? But people like that always end up bringing confusion and pain to other people because they don't know what they want, so then they're just kind of, right? So I do think for some of you Tauruses, you're dealing with someone, I think you need to really focus on yourself this week. I feel like with this Nine of Pentacles, this is about you're single, like this is not your man. So some of you, it could be someone you're dating, or it could be someone you're just fucking. I feel like this is, this guy's seeing other people. Okay, so I feel like some of you, what we tend to do is if we're fucking someone who's a fuck boy, we can start thinking that that's our partner, and then women start to narrow their options, but he's still out there talking to other women. Don't do that. Love yourself enough. I mean, it's fine to keep this person around, connect with them, sleep with them if you can do it without getting connected or attached, without getting attached. But I wouldn't have big expectations of this air sign. Some of you are dealing with a Pisces or a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I feel like basically he fantasizes about multiple women, talks to multiple women. He's an air sign man, so it might be he likes multiple women because he can kind of get the best of all worlds, having multiple women instead of one. I feel like this person is just going to cause a lot of turbulence, a lot of pain. Okay, the Death card. Some of you are going to end it this week. Or it could be that this guy ends it with you this week because he's got other options. So I feel like some of you, as your partner or the person you've been seeing, has been acting distant. But it's because he's been fantasizing or thinking about other women. Okay, I'm also getting, remember we talked about not being complacent with someone. I'm getting someone ends a connection because someone's working all the time. So I feel like someone is getting annoyed because basically they never see a person, like the person is always working, and that is irritating. So for Tauruses, if you don't want something to end, you need to basically start thinking about your woman and her needs. Because at the end of the day, women are hormonal and we're emotional and we need attention. That's just women. You know? I mean, I like Amon Garnsey, but there's just no way I'd date that man because I'd never see him. I don't care what cars he drives, I don't care what house he lives in, or his millions, I'm just never going to see the guy. You know? So some of you are really successful and you're hot as fuck, and but you're never there. And I know there's a lot of whorevilles out here who just want men for the money and their assets, but there's a lot of women who don't. They want a decent man for, you know, connection and love and intimacy, and that's it. But I think for some of you Taurus men or women, you really love this person, so it's about not being complacent and making sure you find a balance between your professional life and your personal life. Okay? I feel like we talked about love this week, so it's making time for love, basically. But I'm going to be honest with the Taurus woman, you're just dealing with a guy who's messed up. He fantasizes about multiple women, maybe speaks to multiple women, maybe he's seeing multiple women, and to be honest, it'd be better to just end it. That's not what you're looking for. King of Swords, it's an air sign. I feel like for some of you Taurus women, like you're fucking this guy, but he's basically given attention. See the way the King of Swords is now looking at the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Wands. He's given attention to other women. Some of you, this guy has just ended it, it's over, but he might not have told you that. So it's over, right? Like see the way, like some of you, it's something is over, but maybe you're kind of still reading into it. This person is putting their attention and their energy into other people. Two of Cups reversed, Knight of Wands reversed. So they're not even coming to fuck you. They're not putting energy into you. So some of you, I feel like the message for Taurus is if this was a business investment, you wouldn't waste your time if there wasn't results. So it's the same as love. It's knowing who's worth the fight and who's worth the effort and the time, and who basically you need to just put an end to it with. Okay? Let's look at some good stuff. So for a small viewer, yeah, this was a person who rejected you in the past. I'm getting Sagittarius, and I'm also getting air sign. So for some of you, what I'm getting is that this was a person who was complacent. This was a person who rejected you. This was a person who was putting their energy into multiple people. They're coming back, basically, and they want a union this time. 10 of Cups. I'm getting water sign. I'm getting maybe Cancer. I'm getting strong air sign, Gemini, and I'm also getting Sagittarius. But it could be a water sign, an air sign, you know, a fire sign. But I'm getting that this happened in the past and you ended it because you got tired of this person. But this person actually, the good stuff is that this person sees your value and they want to come back and try again. Yeah. 3, especially a fire sign. So for the Taurus woman, I think it's a Scorpio man or a Sagittarius man. I feel like this person wants to come back because they were detached, they were cold, the head was a mess over multiple women, they didn't know what they wanted. Definitely strong Sagittarius, Scorpio, air sign for some of yous. But this is going to be for the Taurus, where the person's not in your life right now, they're thinking about you. For the Tauruses right now, who you're in this conflict with this person right now, you need to end this, because this guy's playing with women at work, he's flirting with women, he's talking to women, he's not serious. But for those who something ended a few months back, I feel like maybe 3 to 10 months, this person is now seeing your value and they're seeing what they lost and they want to try again. The good stuff this week for Taurus is remembering what matters. You can build the biggest empire you want and all the money you want, but if it's empty mortar and brick and an empty car, right, remember it's the people who are sitting alongside you when you get there, right? So it's good. I feel like some Tauruses in the 9 of Pentacles energy, you're building a business, it's really successful, you're doing really well, even for the Taurus man, and that's amazing. But just don't forget, you don't want to get up there and then just have people who want you around for what they can get, like they don't actually care about you. So, you know, I feel like we'd use just a bit of balance and remembering what matters. This is not just love life, but people who you love. So it could be family, because the 10 of Cups, we tend to see the 10 of Cups as like love life, but it can also be our mum, our dad, or our brother, sister, like the people who matter, right? Our love life, our people, the people we love. Okay, that's just, honestly, this is so, but it's so pretty, but it's so like, at any minute, the puppies are gonna, maybe they like Taurus men or something, because they seem to really want to get out, don't they? They're like, Elisa, your man's a Taurus, go. Okay, anything else for Taurus this week, please? So I heard know your value. So I feel like that's a big message for you this week. It's like, know who matters to you and make sure you're valuing them as much as they value you. Don't take people for granted. That's a big message, because I'm going to be really frank with you. Some of you are doing that and people feel like not too happy, which they shouldn't, because like, you know, they want you to win, they want you to be successful, but they also just want your time and your energy and your love, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's not selfish. It's normal, right? But some of you, I feel like, basically you're too valuable to be given this person your time, your energy. Like this person is a clown, they're taking the piss, right? And no. Some of you are going to reconnect with this person from your past, and I do feel like this person's going to come back. They're really stressed out, they don't know how to approach it, they're going to come back, and I do think this person is serious this time. For those who are dealing with someone who's married, okay, this person's not going to leave who they were at all. The Magician and the Mirror. So be careful with manipulators. Be careful with, you know, lying to yourself. For those who are struggling financially, I don't see why you are, because with the 9 of Pentacles, you've got so many skills, so many talents. You could be an independent consultant, but you're not applying your skill set. You're not applying your resources. You're not doing the work. So that's why you're not getting the rewards. Okay, broken heart. I feel like this reading is a pre-warning of what's coming. So this is where we're complacent with a person and it really breaks our heart for a long time. I mean, this can be years of regret. I feel like this reading is so powerful and it goes beyond a week. It's like years. It's like, it's that person you lose and you look back on many years and go, what the fuck did I do? Okay, so some of you really need to listen to your heart, tune into yourself this week and make sure you're not fucking things up, okay? Some of you, your heart is going to be broken because, again, something is going to come to an end. Some of you might find something out about this air sign with these other women. Some of you need to be careful in money and career, because this broken heart or these distractions, this man with these multiple women, it could be leading to complacency in your career and your money. And this is where you start having money problems. It's where you start having performance problems. So the message for you this week is no complacency. Don't allow people to distract you. But also know when you're so absorbed in your career and your money that you're being complacent in your personal connections. Okay, so we've got blossom and abundance reversed, and we've got care and connections with appreciation. So some of you this week, you need to see that you're in a good place financially and you've got what you need, and you need to prioritise the people you care about. This could be your aunties, it could be grandmas, it could be, extended family, and focus less on abundance. Some of you, there's a connection in your life, and this connection is actually distracting you in your career, in your education, and it's not going anywhere. It's not going to build into anything. And while you're putting all your energy into this person and your heart is broken, you're kind of dropping the ball when it comes to your money and your career, and that's what you need to be careful with. Because not only is this person not going to commit to you, but then you're also going to end up with a shit ton of problems in your money and your career, and maybe even losing your job. When you see the signals, whenever I'm doing a reading and I hear strong sirens, I see it as a signal. So it means a message for that collective, for that sign, that, to be aware. So pay attention to the red flags, right? You're going to know what your personal situation is. You're going to know what you're giving your attention to. You're going to know what you're ignoring. That's who I'm talking to. Okay? And the person who's coming back, Scorpio, Sagittarius, some of you is possibly an air sign if you're not dealing with an air sign at this time. This person's serious this time. I feel like this is a person who would almost beg, because they realise how much they've fucked up, and they know they're not going to replace you. So, don't make the person suffer, but, make sure that they're serious, But yeah, there might be an opportunity to reconnect, and I do think the losing you has made them appreciate you. And it's the seeing the grass is not greener on the other side sort of thing. Also, if you're dealing with a Leo, you might want to go and watch the Leo reading, because Leo came out as the first sign, and they also got, or Aries, I think it was Aries, so we were talking about a breakup, but then they decided not to break up and the marriage comes back stronger. People fuck up in life, right? I feel like people have become super stern because they're tired of getting the piss taken out of them, but there is a room for forgiveness, there is a room for second chances, so just keep that in mind. Okay, you don't want to cut off your nose to spite your face. If you want a personal reading, if you're struggling with anything, I've got soulmate, soul contracts, I've got self-healing, I've got the 2024, but I really love this for you. Is just know what matters. Okay, money matters, stability, success, it's great, that's what you should be aiming for, but also people can be amazing, and you don't want to lose the people who matter, because then what is it? Shit stuff. Okay, but some years I think your value needs to be in honouring yourself with this man who's got these multiple women. He's distracting you. He's just actually, the Three of Swords came up twice, so he's just hurting your heart. He's hurting your health, right? He's distracting you. You need to get rid. Or she is. Okay? So know your fucking value. Enjoy your reading, and I'll speak to you soon.